Alright, time for a little channel update, guys. Sorry if the title of the video scared anybody, but I am dealing with a few little behind the scenes things, and I need your guys' help to make some final decisions. Hello guys, I am Discord Jedi Knight, and yeah, so you may have noticed I haven't been using an AI voice modulator or really have been putting out a lot of content that you guys have been asking for, or holding future polls like I used to, and to explain in what's going on, we have to take a humongous step back and explain exactly how I do my videos. Before I had a lot more energy, I was keeping, no joke, a 3 to 6 week ahead of schedule video library. But 2026 has been kind of a difficult year to do that for a number of reasons. One being the Microsoft server went down in California, causing FakeU, the website I use for my AI voice, to go down. And while some of FakeU is fixed, it's very slowly getting back to full production. And the voices that I need to make my videos do not work. I was really hoping on making my videos with my AI voice, and that has just stalled out. So I eventually came to the decision of finally letting my real voice be heard and produce just a few videos in hopes to stall out the AI voice return. And right now, it doesn't look like that's going to be returning anytime soon. And I'm literally at my wit's end here. I am sitting on like a dozen full video scripts and a million different video ideas, but to be honest with you, while that is holding me back, the AI voice is an issue. That is not the only thing holding me back, guys. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of success. And yeah, I know what that sounds like. To explain this, I need to explain a few things about me. I've been doing YouTube for almost a decade. I started when I was 19 and I failed. For years, I never gained too many views or really much in subscribers. I never hit big. I didn't become a successful YouTube channel, and part of it was because I was throwing spaghetti at the wall, hoping it stuck, copying other YouTuber channels, and doing whatever under the sun and not really being myself. I did a whole bunch of different subjects, but the biggest subjects that I was in was Star Wars. That's the thing. I did like 10 different subjects on one channel, and that just did not work out because the algorithm did not understand what my channel was about. That was a big problem. The fall from grace the franchise had to the fandom and the company Disney becoming just toxic and starting a civil war between each other. I grew angry, made terrible hate videos, and literally hated everything to the point I just hated my channel. And I took a year off. And then I got my head on straight, started working out. One of my buddies actually, he recommended me to watch My Little Pony. I thought it was weird. I thought there was no way I was going to watch that, but then I decided to give it a chance. And like, I literally made that video thinking it wasn't going to go anywhere. I was going to make this for my friend, and then 5 minutes later, I was going to find something else to do when I only got like maybe 5-10 views, and that would be it. But 2 years later, I have literally over 800 subs, and yeah, it's all I could dream of. I always dreamt about being a successful YouTube channel, having hundreds of views, getting thousands of subscribers, and start making some money, right? Because, while money isn't the biggest thing in the world, it would be nice if I could. But personally, well, yeah, a part of me wants to, and another part of me really is excited for that. I was so relieved as an introvert that no one was watching me. No one cared about what I had to say, and I didn't have to worry about messing up, failing. It's like a tug of war in my brain. One side wants to be further. I feel like I'm almost suppressed. A part of me wants to have more than 800 subs. I should have like 10 times that by now. What? And it's like, why aren't you successful yet? And another part of me is like, this is too much. I don't want to do this. 800, that's a big number. I'm scared I'm going to fall. So, and then when I don't make content and I do fail, I get angry at myself for not making the content that you guys should want, that you guys should have, because literally you guys have been supporting me. I have the 800 of you guys are supporting me and supporting this content. It's crazy, and I want to make that content for you guys. And the fact that I'm not just makes me even angrier. I have a million ideas to make videos. I sit down and I just can't. There's so much more to making the videos. There's the turning on the recorder, there's the animations, there's the art, the visuals, the sound effects, the story, the topics. I can't spell to save my life, and I'm not kidding. It has always been the bane of my existence because I spell the way a word sounds and not looks. And because of that, I am also so thankful for AI. Like when I started almost 10 years ago, spell check sucked. But now with AI, I can literally put in my paragraph, have it spelled almost immediately correctly, and AI can even give me suggestions if the title and the description matches the video essay that I'm trying to do. Like, don't get me wrong, I never use AI as the final product. I always make the end decision, but I do think AI is a tool, and it has supported me so much. My opinion on AI has always been the same. It's a tool to use, but it doesn't replace the artist. Don't use it to, change your message or your art. I still draw, I still write all of the time. It's me, but AI is such a great tool and it's given me such success. I'm literally scared of hitting the milestone I always wanted to hit. And here's the thing. There's the reason why I was able to actually get through this before and not now. The phrase, keep it stupid simple. Because of life, because of, the big AI voice not working, it forces me to look at the bigger picture. Like, what if the AI voice never actually starts working again? Which I don't think that's going to happen. I don't want to be so negative, but literally, if it never comes back, what am I going to do? The bigger picture is always there, and I'm staring too much at it. And whenever I do that, I can't work. I can't get work done because I'm scared of being so focused on success and failure. When I wasn't, and I was just escaping this, putting my head down, escaping the bigger picture stuff, and just having fun, relaxing, and enjoying myself, that's when I had the success that I wanted. And that's what I need to do. It's this weird sense of burnout. Yes, I'm burnout on YouTube. I'm burnout on My Little Pony. I do have a little bit of burnout. More so, though, it's burnout on me just sitting here staring at the bigger picture because the AI voice is not working. And I am so hyped to make more content. It's a contradictory thing, and I need to just force myself out of staring at the big channel stuff and going straight down and getting to work and having fun. And I do a lot more than just this channel. I am an animator. Yes, I want to make my own audio drama, but by the way, because of all of this AI voice stuff, I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to do the IO drama. And because of that, whenever I go to do the arts for the IO drama, I'm like, well, without the AI voice, what am I even drawing? Am I wasting my time by drawing this? And because of that, I literally only drew 2 frames. No joke. I created 2 frames of the IO drama. Only 2 frames because I spent the last few months dealing with this anxiety over the AI voice modulator thing. I also want to talk more than just My Little Pony. What made it great is a series I actually have tried before on my old Star Wars channel. It was supposed to be a live stream thing with me and my buddies, and it failed because I needed my friends. And that's the thing. While I always have them with me, it's the fact that I had to rely on them. I thought I had to rely on them to make the video. When you rely on other people, sometimes life happens and they get busy, and eventually, you know what? I just stopped making what made it great on that channel, and that's how that channel eventually failed because I literally had nothing else to do. I relied on somebody else, and that's when I learned I should just make the content regardless, just because I want to talk about. If they're not there, what made it great is a series I want to continue as a monthly thing. But this channel, here's the problem. This channel is Star Wars and MLP channel. And I think as both a Star Wars channel and an MLP channel, this channel works. But if I started making this a multi-cartoon channel, I would be mixing the algorithm, and that's how my first channel failed, because it was a whatever channel. I don't want to do that ever again, and I don't want to just put out my comics here too. Like, I don't get me wrong, I literally am taking my stories, my MLP fan fictions, and turning them into my own work. I literally not only wrote them into basically novels, but I literally took those novels and I want to make comic books out of them. And I don't want to do that on this channel, because if I did that, then this channel would become a whatever channel, and that would kind of defeat the purpose of this channel being a Star Wars and My Little Pony channel. So that would literally stall me out, and I don't want to do that. So no, instead, I want to make a new channel. I want to make 2 new channels. I want to make What Made It Great and upload once a month there. I also want to make Chaos Comic Studios and literally put on my my stories on that channel. And also, I do have a couple of backup channels. Like, literally, it's just sitting there. There is this channel that I have nothing on it, that I just do live streams of my art, so I can take the live streams and make speed paints of it. And literally, on that channel, if I started using it for the Chaos Comics channel, I could do draw streams as well and hang out with you guys. And on that, I plan to not only take my comic book to the next level and tell my stories I wrote. No joke, I have like 3 different novels now. Oops, I wrote novels, 2 of which you guys know about. One of them you guys don't know. I could totally take those unpoemed versions of them and make them original stories, which I actually already started doing to Blood of the Chimera, and I would love to make that an actual video. And I was literally debating on whether or not to make that an actual video on this channel or put it on a separate channel. And I think I should, because here's the thing. So here's the thing. YouTube has this function now called collab, where a video gets both channels' attention. And I've seen other YouTubers be very successful at collaborating both with their main channel and their side channel. And if I did that with mine, it could still work. And that way I can prioritize only MLP and Star Wars on this channel, and other type of content that I want to make on other channels. And if I do this, I start maintaining other channels, I don't want to be stretched too thin. That's another issue that I'm thinking of. Funny enough, I say that because technically already am stretched too thin with everything that I like to do, making YouTube videos, and then drawing, becoming an artist, all of that, trying to, also bulk up, trying to put on some actual muscle and taking care of my health. That's a hobby of mine that I also like to do. There's so much that I want to do, guys. And this is the big thing that I don't know if I should do. So I'm going to host a poll, and I'm going to link it in the description below on my community posts on whether or not I should make these separate channels. If I do this, by the way, the idol drama Blood of the Chimera will be, I don't want to say it's going to be stalled indefinitely. I don't want to cancel it. I never say never. I don't want to straight up cancel it. But the fact is, if I start making these other channels, and I mean, the AI voice modulator doesn't work anyway, so I can't turn on Twilight and record Twilight voice lines for it anyway. And it's not like I can find voice actors, because literally I've tried and just voice actors never want to work with me, or someone wants to help me, but they end up being too busy, and pretty soon I never get the line that I need to make the video. It has happened before. So the AI modulator voice isn't gone forever, but it's not in production right now. So instead of focusing on something that I can't do, I can't control, and giving me anxiety over the whole thing, I'd rather put my head down, get back to work, escape this whole thing, have fun with my art, my videos, my creativity, myself. It's funny. You're burned out, take a break, right? No. If I do that, I won't make more content at all because I'll quit. I need to put my head down, stop thinking of the bigger picture, and just get to work. Just have fun. It's funny because I'm like a Fluttershy personality who is trying to be a Discord personality. Loosen up, have some fun, relax, stop swaying the small stuff, stop swaying the big stuff. Just keep it simple, stupid, and enjoy the process. That's what I need to do, and that's what I haven't been doing lately, and I apologize to you guys that I haven't. Even though, yeah, it's a little harder to get into the role without my AI voice, I was never trying to be Discord. I was trying to be the best version of myself. Not trying to dive into my personal life or anything, but this is who I am. I'm trying to put away my rage and anger and fear and hatred, and I'm just trying to be the best version of myself. I'm trying to be a Jedi. Thoughts that you guys have to say in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and remember, my friends, friendship is magic.